Hey everyone, it is Susan here and welcome to Tag Tuesday. So I'm excited to participate in this with Sheree from Turquois Dreaming. And yeah, so every Tuesday she has a collab going on about making tags. So I'm going to make my tag for this project right here, which is a pocket in my cloth covered journal. And I made this page a couple days ago. So I'll put the link below for this project right here. And let me move this out of the way. And let's start on the tag. So I took out different things that I think I might want to use. And yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. We will see what happens. So I do have this little box of, well, these are all done, but this side I have tags that I pre-made that I can just kind of take out and use as needed. So I think what I'm going to do is go with one of these right here. I like this size. So let's see. So what I'm thinking is, because I thought that this would look really nice with, let me bring this page back again for a second. So because she is very retro, this image right here, like I have, this is actually scrapbook paper that I tore up and very retro, right? So I have to decide which of these, like I would cut this. I have to decide which of these would look best. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with just the text. I think that that would be best. And I mean, I can tear these down, but so like to me, this one might be just, I don't know, it might be a little bit too muted, but I like it. I mean, the hairstyle is, this one is really exactly like that. This one has a lot more color, but they're not necessarily the right colors. So let me get rid of that. And then this one, you know what? I'm going to go with this. There's just something that draws me to this, even though there's just like half of a lady right there. I think I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to carefully tear this. I might just have to tear her all the way off, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, no, you know what? I like that. I do think that this needs to be torn just a little bit here. And yeah, so I like that for a foundation. So, and I think that it'll look good with this page. So let me move that again. And I have some buttons. I have some fabric. I have some laces. Yeah, so we're going to figure out what the heck we're going to use here. I was going to make my own tag, another tag, using this piece of paper that's, you know, meant for a card. But we're going to go ahead and just work on this. So I do have my ink out. And I think I will ink this just a little bit around the edges, but I don't want to ink it a lot because I did not use any ink on that page. But I think it will help this tag to be noticed because the collage on that page is pretty busy. I do like it. I didn't tone it down like I usually do, but yeah, so all right. So now, do I want to add any fabric on here? Because I really like this text background. I don't want to use that, so I'm going to put that to the side. but I am thinking about using a piece of this. Now, these are samples, and they have the I don't know, the information about the sample on the back. But let's see, can I tear this at all? Well, I can't tear through that sewing, but I don't want a big piece, so I'll tear just through one more. I don't think I'll use all of this, but, and then we'll tear this way. If it'll tear, I don't know that it'll tear this way. No, so let me cut that. And I'm just gonna go over that much. I don't, like I said, I don't need a big piece. All right. So now I have a mess. Let me clean this up. Let's see what we want to do. So I have that. I really like the messiness of this piece of cloth right here. See, oh, I like that. That looks good. I like that a lot. So let's say we're gonna do that, and then what else would we add to it? So I do have some, it's like an egg crew lace. That is pretty. This, I know what I want to do with this, so I can actually cut this right now. Let me see where a good piece would be. I'm just gonna cut this piece right here. And this is going to be the top of the tag. Oops. So I'm not gonna, as of right now, my plan is this. I'm not going to punch a hole in the top of this, but I do want to do something like this and just staple it up there. I think that that looks pretty. In fact, I like it so much, I'm gonna go ahead and staple it right now. So let's see, I have my gold staples. Let's see if I can get it through there and done with one staple. Yep, that worked. All right, so that's done. That was easy. Let's put this back. That's gonna go there, that's gonna go there. I have this I'm thinking about. I do also have, these are both very old seam bindings. They were from my aunt and my grandmother from years ago. I kind of like that color, although I don't really know what I'm going to do with it just yet. And then I have this wider one, which I could cut. But I don't want to cover her much. So I think what I'll do, you know, I'm gonna get this piece down because I know I want that piece on there. And then I'll think about this. All right, I like that. It looks a little too neat. Let me mess this up just a little bit more. I don't want it looking super neat. I want it to look a little messy. All right, that's better. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a little bit around her, a little bit of ink. I'm using Vintage Photo. Let's just get rid of all that white from tearing the paper. All right, I like that. So now, just the last, well, I have buttons too. Something to think about, like I could put a button right there. That looks super cute. So does that. Well, okay, well, let's see. We will see. So now I have her. And let's just kind of play around for a second here and see. So I know something that's gonna happen that's gonna bother me. And I really, I don't know, maybe I should have used a glue stick, but When I use fabric and sometimes laces, I can see the adhesive through it because I'm using wet adhesive, which makes perfect sense, but I don't know how to not do that. Like, I don't think that using a glue stick would be strong enough, but now I know I'm going to have to cover that. I just know I am because, yeah, so I could always put like a button right there. That could work just to cover it up, because I don't know that I want any other lace up there, you know. Let's just see. Let's just see. Yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it. No. Okay, so I will put her there. I'm gonna put the button there instead of up there. And how about this down here? Or at least a little bit. Yes, okay. We have a plan. We have a plan. So now I'm gonna use my aqua, my Tombow aqua adhesive. This is by far my favorite adhesive. It is my go-to. I like it because it's clear. I like the nozzle of it is very narrow, so it comes out nice and thin. You know what? Should I put? Yeah, that's gonna go right through. Let's see. I don't know that I have enough thread on this right this second, but let's see if we can sew this button on with this little piece of thread I have in this needle. Oh yeah, we got it, we got it. All right. I'm gonna try doing that with my buttons now. I used to not care very much, but I want to try to get better at that. Oops, well that didn't work. You know what, I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know what. It's because it was too small to put a knot. I'm gonna have to glue that or staple it or something, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. All right, so I don't need this button. Let's push that down. And then the last piece is putting something down here. My plan was to use these pieces of lace on the bottom down here. And I put them on and I kind of like finished the project, the video, the whole thing. And I looked at it and I'm like, I don't like it. So I took them off and I replaced that with this little piece of fabric-y lace kind of, yeah, some like pretty yummy stuff that I had tea dyed. So I think that this looks a lot better and I am happy with it. And I did do it off camera, so sorry about that, but I just had to change it. I just had to. So that's going to be a wrap for this Tag Tuesday collaboration. Sheree, thank you so much. And everybody, I will have Sheree's link below, as well as hopefully the other participants. And, you know, go over and give them some love for sure. And yeah, tell them I sent you. I'm going to zoom out for a second here and let's get this tag into my journal. So look at how good that looks with this. Doesn't that look good? And it fits in here just perfectly. So I'm very happy with this whole spread right here. And yeah, I'll have the link to this video where I made this below and where I made the cluster. I'll put both of those videos below if you'd like to check them out. So thank you so much and have a wonderfully blessed week. All right, bye-bye everyone.